Last time on Magical Miss. After a terrible fight with Gayle, Romi, and a troll-fied Dawn, Lily joins in on the fight and ropes in Tyrone, Ravi, and Iris. Troll Dawn escapes, but they manage to trap one of the spores that she sneezed out. Following her tracks, the girls fly over to Cloud Tower where they try to stop Dawn, but they quickly lose her. Gayle contacts Merlin, who informs them that Dawn has been infected with spore trolls and that they have to destroy the source in order to turn her back to normal. Which sends the girls straight back to Alfea because they remember Dawn picking up flowers near campus and started sneezing. But it looks like saving Dawn is gonna have to wait because upon arriving at Alfea hours after curfew, they meet a pissed off headmistress Griselda and Lily's security detail Charlie. Oh, and Lily got a text from a pissed off Tyrone telling her to call him back. These girls truly are their mother's daughters, getting into a shitload of trouble. Welcome to Magical Miss.
Having Griselda tap her foot and look very menacingly upset at all of you. And you see her there. You see, I think I named him Charlie.
Yes.
Something with a C. The security guard kind of standing a little meepishly off to the side. And then kind of like jogging almost up from behind, a little out of breath, is Myrta, the head of disciplinary at Alfea. Hi, Headmistress Griselda. So sorry. I just, I got the text and I just ran here. Yes, I see. All right, girls, out of the car.
Gayle will quietly get out of the car.
I follow.
Gayle will, say, thanks for the ride.
Merlin is just like sunk a little bit back in his seat, trying to not make any eye contact with Griselda or Myrta on the other side of the window. Yeah, don't mention it. And he gives you like a pointed look as if to say, like, don't mention me either.
Wait.
You know what?
Can I
Gayle will
roll?
take note of this. Mental note.
Yes?
Can I roll a glimpse of truth to see if Merlin and Myrta look similar?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh.
It's a 10.
You're wondering if they know each other?
Is Myrta Merlin's mom?
You're like looking like dead in like the rear view like mirror at Merlin, over to Myrta, looking back, and you're like, damn it, there's no resemblance.
See, Romi thought she had, and by Romi I mean M thought she had something there.
Me too. I was like, holy shit.
Myrta. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. We're going off of knowing Claire, but like, she's too tricky for that, you know?
A little wily. Myrta does have a son. She does have a son. I will give you that. You know Myrta has a son, and she doesn't talk about him too much, but it's not Merlin.
Okay, I will be rolling for I've got a plan.
Okay, roll that. Roll the more important roll here.
I got a 10, by the way, so I'm holding 2.
Ooh,
Nice.
tens across the board.
I have a +2 to mental rolls, so you know.
Okay.
You know what? This is why the sound check went terribly, so we could succeed now, and that's
Good
okay.
roll only.
Exactly. Iris quietly gets out of a car and kind of just goes over to stand next to Myrta with her arms crossed. Is everyone else getting out of the car?
I mean, yeah, I'm out.
I'm also out of the car.
And I'm just looking up and I'm like, to be fair, Headmistress Griselda, I would like to begin my 5-point argument of exactly what we were doing with first an opening statement.
Pain in that. We're gonna go to my office. We're not having this discussion out here. Now, bye, young man. As she kind of like leans down and just waves into the window at Merlin.
Merlin lost 50 aura points. He's just like,
He's just like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Merlin.
Merlin's having the time of his life.
Doing great. He's doing so good.
Having a grand old time.
Having a time.
Having a good time.
As we're walking to Griselda's office, can I just pipe up and say, we need Dawn's in trouble. Can we just get her real quick? And
We are aware.
oh, you're aware.
It was reported.
You're aware. Then great.
Who
So-
reported it?
So you understand how important it is that we need to go back and do things.
And you also understand that you have not had your first day at Alfea. And what I would also like to remind you all,
She's our roommate, though.
and she is a student at my school. And you are on stage yesterday and heard very loud and clear we do not want extra involvement in dangerous activities, especially not for our first years. Now, the Council of Light, all the Winx members, and also myself are aware of the situation and are looking into it. Now, I know you were all involved, and there was some damage to Red Fountain, and also potentially an outbreak. I do say thank you for catching it. However, please report it sooner. Any questions?
That's much better. Headmistress Griselda, I understand your hesitance with myself and my compatriots here as we are first years. However, what exactly happened had we just reported it and not done anything? Do you think that Promethea's son would still be here? No, it wouldn't have. It still would have gone through because people like the Council of Light are just frankly a little too preoccupied with other things and not thinking about what's going to happen to people like us. Okay? Not thinking about what's going to happen to people like Dawn, people like the first years here. We did what needed to be done, and I don't think we should be punished for that.
Did I say I was going to punish you at all during this entire talk?
I mean, you're looking really austere.
This is how I look.
I'm sorry.
And it's
Now,
super
I
cool.
appreciate all of your input. It is good that you care so much about your roommate. But, again, do not be involved. We are handling it. And any other suggestions would be appreciated in a polite and controlled environment.
One
Now,
thing-
unless you want to
me-
change my mind about punishment,
Guys, shut up.
I
Shut up.
suggest that you return to your rooms and enjoy
Romi's
your
about
first
to
day.
speak, but then sees Lily and is like, okay.
Headmistress Griselda, don't worry. We'll be heading back to our rooms, and we will have a full report on the entire situation on your desk by tomorrow morning.
That sounds delightful. I'm sure all of your mothers would be very interested in hearing about all of this.
Why would you
should be-
show?
Aren't they busy with Promethea relief
I mean,
effort?
They
not
are.
pay
You are the
attention to
lead.
this.
I'm sorry. Yes. What?
Nothing.
Go ahead
nothing,
and send it to my mom. It's not like she'll read it.
Of course, she would read it. It's an official report about a accident involving their daughters.
It's not in the format of a Techno Talk, so it's really not going to process up there.
Me? Let's.
Romi.
Myrta kind of steps
Romi?
forward. Headmistress Griselda, how about I help escort all the girls to their rooms? They seem to have had a long day, and obviously there's no disciplinary action happening other than a very nicely done report. Thank you so much for that, Gayle. But there shouldn't be any other issues, right? No?
Gayle
But
Gayle
I-
looks at Romi. There are no issues. Don't worry.
Why are you looking at me?
I like pinch Rami's shoulder, like shh.
No issues.
Is this Gayle and Lily frog marching Romi out of the room right now?
Yes. I
Perfect.
listen. She said we're not getting in trouble, so I'm taking that. And Rami's loud mouth isn't helping.
We're getting out
We're
of here.
fucking out of here, bruh.
Listen, Claire was like, I'm gonna give him this one. And I was like, bet.
grabbing Romi by the shoulders. I'm like, we're out of here. We're going to our rooms. And Gayle, you can work on that report.
Lily is like locked arms with Romi, and she's like, of course, great idea. Now then, just come with us.
I'm gonna come with you. I just needed to
Nope. We're good.
Thank you so much, Miss Headmistress.
Yes.
Griselda is just sitting with her
agree with me.
austere face behind her desk. Is like, keep out of trouble. I do not want you back in my office for being involved in any dangerous activities.
Ooh,
Have a good day
And
tomorrow.
then I elbow her again.
Gayle just like boogieing out of there.
We're out of there. We're fucking out of there.
Yeah, we're fucking gone. We're zooted.
So Claire is. Are they going after Dawn? Who reported that Dawn?
Tyrone literally reported and called the headmaster. You think the headmaster isn't going to talk to the headmistress of Alfea?
Yep, Tyrone did it.
Yeah, Tyrone.
Oh,
did.
that-
Got it.
You'll-
Okay.
Tell him in the moment that anything particular did or did not happen, so he gave what was an honest report.
Great.
Great.
So
Lily,
cool.
Lily, why did Tyrone sell us out?
What? I didn't really. I don't. I can talk.
Why is your boy a narc?
I don't know. I will.
question, Lily.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Good. So your boy is a weenie. She points to Gayle.
Like
And
Tyrone.
it's like, and your boy's a narc.
I don't have a boy, okay?
Yeah, because dudes from Cloud Tower just drive girls home out of the kindness of their hearts.
Well, okay, look, it's different than that, okay? Romi,
Yeah.
just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I totally understand. There's a lot of the people in my life that, would do those kinds of things for me and all that.
Let's just keep on walking to the room. Let's just keep on going.
I've got
We're in the
a
middle of the
report to
hallway.
write
We need to go.
about the magical effects of this, and there's no need for you and your silly science stuff or whatever the heck you do.
Oh, here we go. I'm tired of being in the middle of them bickering between magic and science. I'm speed walking at them. And
You know what? I'm going to write an empirical report about everything that happened here and tell exactly how it wasn't just some strange dark magic of some kind of ancient being, and tell you exactly what kind of anomaly was happening in our systems to show just exactly what was going wrong. So then Griselda can actually read the truth instead of your little fairy tale.
Oh, so
How's
what?
that?
Your mom can just give her the technical report. I am the one.
My mom
who can
doesn't
see
know
the
anything
unseen.
about what just happened there, okay? She doesn't know anything about what happened to me. She wouldn't care about what happened there.
I take out my phone and I like whip around the corner so I don't hear Gayle and Rami's voice echo through the hallways, and I call.
Gayle
I
actually
FaceTime
does
Tyrone.
like look away and stop talking when Romi says that.
Oof.
Yikes.
Well, Lily, as you open your phone, there is like a notification on Winxtagram, but you're going straight for Tyrone, right?
I'm gonna check my Winxtagram. The 3 Wakes Winxtagram or like my personal? Okay, 3 Wakes.
3 Wakes.
Okay, I'm looking at 3 Wakes.
Yeah, like 3 weeks? I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I'm a nerd. Don't worry about it. But you attempting to go call Tyrone after his request, seeing that Winxtagram notification, there is a video that 3 Weeks has been posted in, and it seems to be from the party, like one of the fun little things, and then it's like the moment when you're walking off stage, and the caption reads, "Why did 3 Weeks leave the party? Wasn't she
Right.
the DJ this?" And the comments are talking about like why she left, like why she came, because no one knew that you were going to be there. And then there's another comment from someone, and they say, and it's like official Neo account. which is the
Oh.
DJ that you kind of took over. And it says 3 Weeks was never supposed to be there. They were there to they upstaged Neo and stole the stage for themselves. They are nothing but a selfish individual that should never have any attention whatsoever. And I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh no!
Just a D6.
They're trying
Just
to
a
cancel
D6.
3
They're trying to
Weeks.
cancel me, bitch.
They're trying to cancel you.
She's getting canceled on
one.
Twitter.com.
I got a one.
Oh no.
Well, not too bad. All the followers that you did seem to gain kind of negated. So you lost about maybe 1,000.
I gained 1,000, lost 1,000. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm breaking it.
And yeah,
no. We'll take it.
at the moment, we'll see. And that just seems to be
Listen.
that just seems to be the chatter is very much questioning where 3 Weeks went and why she upstaged Neo. And the further you scroll, the more questions. And there are some positive comments of like 3 Weeks was awesome tonight, man.
Mhm.
But the majority are like, why'd she leave? Why did she upstage Neo?
Technically, I didn't interrupt her set. I just waited for her to take a break. So I wasn't as mean as I could have been. I wasn't as mean as I could have been.
Damn, Neo's not going to take a break next time.
No, definitely not. Just don't leave your set.
Just don't leave. It's fine.
Neo there's shooters out there. And they're gunning for her.
I closed the app and I FaceTime Tyrone because like I need to see his facial expressions for this. I'm not gonna straight call him.
Very fair. He picks up the call and he seems to be like in his room at the moment.
Ooh.
And but he's like moving. He's like getting out of the room and heading out into the hallway. Hey Lily.
Hey. You wanted to call. Also, very fast reporting because Griselda was there to meet us at the front gates. So, very quick reporting there, dude.
You told me to call? I called and gave an honest report. Is there something wrong with that, Lily?
No,
About withholding information?
I just said you can contact your headmaster. I didn't know that Griselda was gonna be in on it.
They talk, and when a Alfea fairy turns into something and storms off, Alfea's gonna want to know. But anyways, and you see him kind of like open and close the door, and he seems to be in like an empty classroom, and he sets the phone up and leans back and just like. So. Is there something you need to tell me?
What do you think happened?
What I know is that I don't know 3 Weeks, yet Ravi was asking Leo. He was asking Leo why 3 Weeks was tumbling out of our room. And obviously Leo had no fucking clue and has never had contact with 3 Weeks. So obviously Ravi came to talk to me. And all I know is that you were asleep in my room. So, what's going on, Lily?
Maybe Lily in her brain is like, oh, fuck, I'm trying to think of a rumor because her line of thought is, yeah, I took a 10-minute nap and then I dipped, and then she's gonna try to claim that maybe 3 Weeks went to like their door to like change or something. Fucking go to the party, but she's thinking about it more. It just sounds really stupid. She's gonna.
So she's just like there saying nothing, fucking awing into the phone.
They're FaceTiming. Tyrone is seeing all of this hesitancy. So whatever you roll, you're gonna do a disadvantage, sweetheart.
Lily is going to. God, she honestly really cannot like half-ass herself out of this. She goes into an empty. She also goes into an empty classroom. Make sure no one's in the room.
There's no one in the room. No one is trying to get into an empty classroom at this time of night.
Just making sure that there's no extra security. There's no security cameras.
You hear Gayle like stomping past, grumbling about obstinate people as she's going back to the room.
Okay. I set the phone down and I like matched Tyroon's position of like sitting on the desk with my arms folded. And God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. I'm 3 wakes. She cannot think of a bullshit answer out of this. She cannot. She cannot. Because G9 also can't think of anything else.
It is session 5.
Literally,
You know,
she kept her secret for 3 years or 2 years. So, like, it's been going. This has been an ongoing thing. So,
Tyroon's just that guy.
he is that guy. He would be that guy.
You just can't hide shit from him. I don't
Wait,
know, man.
Unfortunately, he's
I
not
mean-
even my first friend. That's Leo's best friend, and I just acquired him through Leo. Anyways,
Osmosis.
Collecting them all.
yeah.
Leo just takes his big sigh and leans forward on the desk with his arms crossed.
You're 3 weeks.
And if you tell anyone about this, I'm gonna have to kill you.
He
Oh, man.
the corner of his mouth just like twitches up. He snorts a little.
I would say I'd like to see you try. Give me a heads up, I'll record the event and how bad you fucking fail. But
You wanna go, pretty boy? Let's fucking go.
right now, I don't know what to feel at the moment, but
Starstruck, amazed.
pissed.
Nice.
Fair.
So, I will talk to you when I talk to you. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. I hope your roommate is okay, but right now, I'll talk to you. Don't get in trouble. You're already on a thin leash as it is with everything,
Oh,
And I'm not
and I'm not going to tell anyone.
thank you. But also, a side note: did Ravi pick up at all anything?
Robbie's smart, so if you pull more shit like that, no, I figured that's what happened. I told him that I was your contact for the party because I wanted to surprise Leo and Robbie. So you're covered on that, but if you keep fucking up that easy, people are going to find out. You're not just on Andrews anymore. A lot more people are around here. But whatever, just... Whatever, I covered for you, just don't have me keep doing it, okay?
I'll
talk to you.
I'll try not to. Bye. And and that's it. And she just like looks into the ceiling and she's like, God. And then she goes over to her room.
Oh, beautiful.
Cat's out of the bag. I'm gonna write down Tyroon +1 secret.
Yep. Biggest secret you got, Lily.
Literally.
Tyroon's got it.
Literally.
Fine. It's fine.
He's that guy. Like,
He's that guy. Are all of you guys going to go to bed? Is there anything you would do before you go to bed?
well, Gayle can't really sleep right now. She has a report to write.
This is true.
Yeah. Romi is like doing as much research as she can, but she keeps coming across like articles that her mom has posted and keeps being like, well, I can't use that.
You're trying to look
You're
up
trying to
references and stuff, and you see like Techna's articles, and you're like, I can't reference her.
Yeah, it's like, scholar.woogle. Winx Google.
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 She's having a bit of a rough time, and
Gotta Google it.
we see Romi like looks towards the door, towards like where Gayle is still up writing her thing, and like looks back at her own desk and like looks over like, I can't go and talk to her about this because we're mad at each other.
Lily has she has like the privacy partitions going on. She's working on She's working on another set for 3 weeks, so everyone's gonna be up all night. But
Not- I sleep. It actually works out that you guys are roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it works.
Gayle is pulling out her notes, writing meticulously about the events that happened. She goes to look at the calculations that a Hawthorne and Romi made, and then decides to not, and just give her own report with her own data. Romi can turn that in if she wants to.
So the reports that Romi and Gayle are writing are particularly about the meteor and
The
about
meteor,
what
and
happened
then
with the
like
party.
telling the past few sessions in
Yeah.
as empirically as possible.
Gayle notes the probable locale of the spore hive mind
Mhm.
as well, to sort of recommend a quarantine of the area
Mhm.
until a proper team of magicians is able to go in there and deal with it. You know.
Mhm. That's very fair. I would have Rami and Gail both roll a mental just to see how fucking good your report is. And I mean, you'll have good time on this. And G9 for Lily if she wants to roll anything for if you get over 10, you'll get a +1 on your next DJ skills check.
This is a 7.
Persona.
Persona. Okay.
It was a 4. Rami's having a rough time.
You know, Gayle is almost deliberately having to leave out the information that she was given by Romi, and her report is suffering massively for it.
I got
Rami,
a 7.
Ooh, okay. So no +1 this time, but that's not too bad. This almost feels like a shotgun scene right now, but
Almost,
I
not
don't
quite.
want it to be not quite. But
Not
fun times. We have a extra couple little sessions to help advance the story, and you'll get to see one of them in just a few minutes. But Rami, describe why the report sucks.
She is feeling remorse for the first time for something that she said. And it's the fucking SpongeBob essay scene. Like, she's got very nicely at the top, and keeps restarting her intro paragraph, and
Oh my god.
she pokes
So
her
she just
head
doesn't even
around.
finish it.
Oh yeah, she has nothing, and she pokes her head out of her little bunk area, and looks at Gayle and is like, "How's your paper coming?"
Gayle is currently inscribed in time the mystical influences of the sun and how they portrayed itself in her seance. It's going all right. I mean, how's yours?
There's not a lot of scholarly articles to find. You do a good job, you know.
Hey, Romi, I didn't give you a copy of Hawthorne's notes, did I?
No, but I remember what they were. He
Well,
has really weird handwriting.
yeah,
And his math was kind of wrong.
he kind of does. Gosh, it was so hard to read, really.
Yeah, did he decide that he just wanted to be one of those fancy fonts or whatever? No, it's you need to be able to read your notes. Why a typo?
That's yeah.
I could show you where he went wrong with his calculation.
Oh, you can? All right. Well, sure. Yeah. Why not? Gayle slides her. Gail will actually like get up and like walk over to Rami's desk.
Robbie starts like writing out math calculations and like typing them up on her little pad, and is like,
So you see, he had the right idea, but he didn't do the area of the sun correctly. So you see, he got really confused with where the meteor was going to go, and I don't know if this will help you with your paper, but like maybe we could write it together.
Please, Rolly, we can do this together. The silence is killing me. Please.
Gail,
Please.
What do we roll?
Gail is like dying a little inside as she hears this.
Like a persona, or is this an emotional? Like, what is this?
Oh my
As
god.
Gail doesn't know if she has the strength to admit that she'd like to do this paper together.
Oh,
what if 2 heads are better than one, which is the mental one?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yes, please do.
And that's a
I'm like,
13.
Because I mean, 2 heads are better than one when it comes to this kind of thing. And
Look,
the more information that we have, the better. And especially firsthand, a firsthand account is really going to
Romi,
make our case.
look, Romi, I don't know the technical stuff, and you don't know the magical stuff. But together, I think we know all the stuff. So I think the way to write this is together. Okay? And Gail will go and grab her chair and notes to sort of like squeeze in neck.
Romi is startled that you admitted you didn't know something. So much so that like she's having a tough time with it and doesn't really process the fact that you said she doesn't know magic. And she's just sitting there like, you can say you don't know something, and it doesn't make this is a hard concept for her, but she's like,
I mean, yeah, this is going to be a lot easier because you can add the math in right here, and that proves your thing with the sun.
Thanks, Romi.
Yeah.
As Gail will go back and add in the actual calculations of like, how the sun was destroyed in with her post-mortem of the sun.
Romi adds in a bit that's like, despite the discomfort of having mint up my nose, it was rather helpful in making sure we did not contract whatever disease came from those spores.
Yeah, upon seeing this, Gail actually goes deeper into the power of fire magic in preventing the spread of disease and sickness through earth magic.
I can make a flamethrower. We could do that.
Yeah, but isn't
It'd be really easy. All you have to do is just make sure there's like an internal combustion engine in there, and then kind of make it fan out like that.
And Romi gets a scrap piece of paper and starts drawing out schematics. It's like,
Gail rolls her eyes and starts and it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, totally.
I mean, it's just a thought,
Well,
and I mean, Lily has water magic, so she'd be able to make sure it doesn't spread. And
just roll, see if I'm emotional on this. That's an 11 that's an 11 on my emotional. As Gail, that's a really good idea.
What?
I said it's a good idea.
yes.
We're
Romi's pencil has dropped, and she is
we're dealing with spores, and I don't have the magic to shoot flames, so maybe a mechanical solution would be acceptable.
You said I had a good idea.
It happens to all of us every once in a while.
She nudges Gail and is like,
Yeah, well then I will start prototyping as once the morning comes around.
I'll get this finalized, and I kind of want to get this to sleep before 3 a.m. Oh,
Oh, is it that late already?
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
it's college. So,
Gosh, I haven't stayed up this late in years. Not since I was
Yeah,
with
me
my dad.
either. You know, yeah.
Roll to convince someone.
Who
All
are we
right.
convincing? Each other. Their own
That's a
brains.
12.
Nice. Uh-oh.
It's a 2.
Rip.
Rip and pepperonis.
Rip and pepperoni. These dice have been rolling amazing. I'm rolling new dice, by the way.
Oh, beautiful.
That's what we
See,
needed.
We
in the
needed Gale
last
dice. We needed Gale
episode.
dice.
Well,
Throw out
They're
the
not
Gale
Gale
dice.
dice. They are a themed after card suits. So
Ooh.
Oh, that's
you know,
fun.
Pretty.
got one for each suit. Very nice.
Nice.
Very fun.
Yeah.
oh, now I've got to get Romi dice. Oh no. Oh darn.
no. How
They've
terrible.
rolled like ballers. I don't know.
Well, for the wonderful report that you guys have made together, both of you will individually have advantage on whatever investigation, check, glimpse of truth, any check related
Ooh.
specifically to the meteor.
Because we studied.
Because
We
you
studied.
studied, and you might have the advantage in that sense because you might recognize holes from the report that you have.
We
And that might
studied.
give you a good insight if you do any further research.
Yeah. Gail finishes up. She puts her name first on the report, but she puts Romi on the same line.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
It's alphabetical.
It's listed second.
It's alphabetical.
It's alphabetical.
Alphabetical, you know?
Yeah.
This is like pure academic respect.
Right
Beautiful.
there.
Bro.
Perfect.
You know,
Excellent.
same line,
We
but
love
like second, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's it.
Now,
That's all you need.
with all of you eventually going to bed, and the sun may or may not be in the sky at this point. We don't know officially.
Oh no!
have
We don't know
blackout
officially
curtains.
when you guys actually went to bed. Blackout curtains. You guys came prepared. But I would like to segue slightly, if you guys are okay with it, into these
the
this
rumor
special little
thing.
extra section that I have
Yes.
that has a particular name.
Very nice.
So
The
we have the
epistolary phase.
pivoting into the social media scandal or SMS phase. So
That's fun.
So, for those that are familiar with Good Society, which is a Jane Austen inspired TTRPG, they have something called Rumor and Scandal. Pretty much the same thing. But what players do is they can create a rumor. They can create up to 2 rumors, or they can create a rumor and or feed or escalate a rumor during the rumor phase. So right now, all the players have 2 opportunities to have a rumor. They do not need to use it at this point in time, but the rumors could aid them later in play or not. It all depends. And a rumor is only a rumor until it becomes actual solidified gossip. And if they don't feed it, then it becomes baseless chatter. That's the basics of it. Who would like to start spreading some stuff, good or bad?
I think we can just go down the line of what we have on Twitch. So it's
Yes.
Gayle, Lily, then Romi. So we can just go
Perfect.
down the
Gotcha.
line.
Okay, well, Gail, I want me to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or
No, Gayle, you can do both.
I'll do both. Okay, so the first rumor that Gail would like to spread is that Dawn is going home because she had a sickness in the family.
Oh.
So that's why she's not at class. Because
Okay.
Gail started spreading a rumor that her grandma's sick.
Oh, grandma.
So
How would
she
you?
had to run. Well, Gail's just gonna talk about it loudly with Iris, like
Oh.
at lunch, like in front of like a few people that, just sort of like get the word out that Dawn isn't a troll and it's just like gone for other reasons.
Okay.
Because Gail's gonna try to bring Iris in on this one, because
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
bit of a tricky one. And the second one, Gayle is going to start a rumor that a Hawthorne correctly predicted the destruction of his planet's sun.
Ooh.
Okay.
And no one believed him, and it was suppressed by the Magic Council.
Feisty! I need a fan.
Gayle will tell this one to who is the professor that we snuck into the classroom of that one time?
Palladium.
Palladium. She'll tell
Palladium.
Professor Palladium. Also loud enough for others to overhear it. Hawthorne. My bad. That's Gayle.
Well, that kind of cancels out my rumor because I was going to say that Gayle and Romi were very quick to respond to like when they found out that the meteor was heading over and they were going to try to like help before it happened. So
there can be two rumors.
I could like also.
I mean, everything is a rumor and a gossip. Nothing is solidified in truth unless you like escalate his rumor and then make it bigger. But that is up to you.
I was gonna make a rumor just to like help Gayle and Romi in this situation because honestly, Lily had no interest in all of this until it happened, and she's like, "Oh, it's not good." So, I think Lily is going to. She isn't like the one who specifically starts it. Like you can't trace the origins back to her. It's more like an online thing. But she says that that Gayle and Romi were one of the first attempts to like save Promethea before the meteor actually happened. But a little too late, but like their hearts were in the right place.
Aww.
And you specifically say Romi and Gayle?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Fuck Tyrone. He was just our pilot that we kind of dragged in.
Yeah, no,
Oh
honestly,
god, yeah.
Tyrone was like first sign of trouble, fucking bitching out of there.
Yeah, okay. And then
Could have gotten like a whole other question out of that son.
and my second rumor is it's not more of a rumor. It could be. It's more of like a 3 weeks kind of thing. That there is going to be a big DJ battle at Guy's between 3 Weeks and the Quartz. And we don't know exactly when it's going to happen because I never really talked to Guy about those specifics yet, but I am like posting that on my social media, and also I'm also posting my little like clip of the live stream from Leo's party.
Aww.
And I in the caption it just says just testing out the waters to see how my mix was. Very, very last minute. Just kind of I just happened upon this party and then I left as quick as my set ended because I knew I wasn't invited. No, and I in the next line it says to all my followers, please don't bash Neo. It's understandable for her to be defensive about her position. Thanks.
What a bitch!
I
loved it.
I do not support bullying.
You don't support it, you just practice it.
Ooh, that's good.
I mean, I am the bigger fish, so I have more followers than her. I'm just going to tell my followers just to let Neo do her thing.
Yeah, whatever.
And when she becomes big, then we'll talk. But that's she doesn't say that, but
that's the intention.
That's the intention. Yep.
I don't like this. Talking to Robin, I don't like this 3 Weeks person that much. Kind of self-centered.
A little bit.
You're that good. You just kind of have to. She's got good beats. They're like really good beats to, study and chill to.
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
She wasn't trying to be condescending at all. She was just like talking about her experience and also, please just don't go after Neo. Like,
But I love Lily not realizing how her words can come across online
Yeah.
without like the tone. Like I live for that. That's so good.
yeah.
Oh my god. My mouth is just dropped on the floor. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rami?
Yeah.
What love show do you have?
Romi isn't going to tell rumors about her like life and her work because that's, you don't shit where you make money. Like that's your stuff. Instead, she has had this plan since before school. And as much as she can to like anybody that she knows that bikes, she's like, hey.
Ventus steals the parts for his bike. He takes them off of other bikes and, just kind of pushes them all together. That's why it looks so cool, is because it's all from other people's stuff. And he only does that because he can't build for shit. You can tell because of the way that his bike is all set up. And, if he actually wants to show that he can build a bike, he might as well challenge Xena. Might as well, race about it.
Oh, you're
Could race for pinks.
gonna put Xena in the hot spot because you're gonna make it sound like Xena's accusing him of building and stealing parts from his bike.
Oh, it's me accusing him. And Xena's just my racer.
But it's about how it sounds.
Yeah,
Hold on.
context.
The most important part of this. How are you spreading this?
Yeah.
At like races and at practices where Ventus is like doing stuff, Rami's like, she's got like a cool little mask and everything, and she's going to like all the other pit crew and everything and being like, he stole that off of that person's bike, or like, hey, doesn't that look like yours? Doesn't that look like something of yours? Yeah. Because she essentially is just trying to see doubt in the people that have been winning consistently and like getting more information about what exactly is in his bike so that she can do that and build Xena's better. Be like, oh, he's got a V6 engine. We're going to make a V8.
Oh my god, girl!
Oh fuck.
Rev my engine till you make it purr, okay?
Bitch! Oh my god, we are very mean. And Gayle,
We're fucking bad people.
Gayle is just hanging out. Like, yeah, Hawthorne's a really smart guy. Lily and Romi, we kill everyone we see.
Okay, whoa.
See, I
She's-
thought all you
she's
guys were
saying
gonna be like that
Hawthorne
because
is a
no one
smart
said
guy,
shit.
and the Council of Light are a bunch of assholes.
That's true, but that's
Yeah, he
like,
did say
Important
that.
second half.
that's a
I
little.
mean, yeah, everybody knows.
Everyone
Everybody
knows that the Council
Yeah.
Light is bullshit.
Yeah, no, like, fuck our moms, honestly. Bitches, Jesus.
I mean,
Hot damn.
I mean, come
Goddamn.
on. Come on.
Well, we're not done yet because Rami, you have one more rumor you can
Oh no, I want to escalate that. Like,
Oh.
I'm putting all my eggs into that basket.
Girl, you're dead.
So I'm escalating that, and the next time Ventus wins a race, Rami is sitting there going, "Cheater!" and just shouts that into the crowd.
Oh my god.
just for timeline's sake, absolutely that will escalate, but it will only escalate when you do that.
You got it.
Specifically, if it's like talking, if it's saying it to him in a crowd, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, they don't call her Rami Impulse Control for nothing. But yeah, that's where I'm going with the rumor weeds. I essentially want to fuck over Ventus and then the chick who's been hanging out with Ventus.
Ashini?
Yes, Ashini.
Why are you
Okay.
being mean?
Because it's like, I mean, if Ashini's hanging out with Ventus, then it's like she's probably doing the same thing. And it's not really a fair race then, is it? Why do we even have any rules? Why do we even have any structure if they're not going to follow it?
We're gonna have
I mean,
we're gonna have a hard time making friends here, folks.
you could win by talent or you can cheat. There's two things you could do.
god. Oh my god. Romi is going, there's going to be a hit on Romi and she's going to be dead somewhere in the,
What gets me
the
is
back
Romi
of an
is
alley.
Romi is full saying this herself.
Yeah.
Like, she is saying this, she is starting this, and they know that it's you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not going by your alias at this point. They like, no, it's you.
Romi
And
has
that's
a
what
death
gets me.
sentence. Oh my god.
That is what gets
I
me.
also feel like Romi would be really bad at keeping an alias. You know?
I thought you
Like,
had
she's
an
like
alias.
underground racing, but like she's
Yeah.
also in that environment. She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm doing this.
Cool.
Right.
Well
that's,
then.
That
Here
is,
you go, Claire. Here is a gift.
that is
Please do with it.
society. That is society suicide right there. Oh,
I'm having
know-
I'm having a heart attack.
my
I'm having like
God.
palpitations. Fuck.
Xena better kick her fucking ass. You're dead.
oh
Xena
my
loves
god.
Is that right?
Dear
We'll be
Lord. Okay. All right then. Waking up in the morning for your classes.
Okay.
You haven't had too much sleep. You're not sure exactly when you went to bed, but whoever set their alarm wakes up the room.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, Gayle, what's your alarm?
Gale's alarm.
Is it like the disgusting alarm clock from the 90s that goes
Yeah, it goes like ding-a-ling-a-ling, but like it also runs around the room because it's enchanted to do that. That she has to get up and like run it down and catch it,
no,
or else it won't stop ringing.
I feel it like tangling itself in my hair. I'm like, oh no, what the heck?
Yeah. Gale like actually jumps over you. Sorry. Finally, okay.
Romi has
Hey, Lily.
her hands like, where is it?
That thing is going in the trash.
I can take it apart.
It's the only thing that can wake me up. Okay.
That is absolutely not. That is going in the trash, or you're gonna make a little barrier for it to stay crawling on your side of the room.
That's the only thing that can wake you up?
Well, yeah. What do you guys wouldn't? Well, yeah. It's the only thing that. What alarm clocks do you guys have?
My phone?
And you think that's gonna wake you up? You can't even answer your phone when you're not sleeping.
The next time I can splash your face with some water.
Will you be awake to do it?
I fucking make a
Turns
water.
around and puts her alarm clock back in her bedside table.
I fucking make a small little water blob like the size of like a golf ball, and I just like flick it at her.
I'm awake.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I'm glad you and Romi kissed and made up. Okay. And
We didn't kiss.
Wait, kiss? What? No.
maybe I should have started that rumor instead. I am getting up. I look like death, and I illusion myself to look more presentable.
Gale's actually got a second copy of the report she wrote for Griselda, and she's gonna try to mail it to Hawthor. Got the name right.
Okay.
Minus the stuff about the spore. It's all just the planet stuff.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
So what you could do, in the sense of mailing it, he is dorming in Alfea. So what you could do is taking the little map, if you still have it. The map. You could touch the top of like the room that is the boys' dormitory, like fold it so that it's on the outside, and then let it go. Granted, you'll only have that for the one pamphlet that you have, but that's always an option. Or you can just slide it under the door yourself.
Good. Gale's not gonna bother with sliding it under the door herself.
It's like 7:30 in the morning, and you're gonna knock on this boy's door.
Yeah, that'd be kind of messed up. Gale will just.
Wait until lunchtime.
Yeah, she'll just wait until she can hand it to him.
Like a good American. There you go.
Like a good American. Never knock on.
Like a good Alfean.
Like a good,
Like a good magic
knock on their door.
I mean,
What an
the last time that they met, Gale was not exactly kind to him, so not gonna be the greatest wake up call.
True. You did threaten him, right?
She did threaten him
She did.
Yeah.
because
did.
she was annoyed that
She threatened the
she'd been
familiar.
Yeah, she threatened to try to get his familiar kicked out of the academy. Because she was annoyed slightly.
Yes.
Casual.
No
Just
big
girly.
deal or anything.
Just girly things,
You know, it just happens.
All good things.
I'm also Claire, I want to check I'm gonna check Leo's Winkstagram real quick just to see if he posted anything about the party, which I'm sure he has like one post with like 10 different photos and a reel attached to it.
100%. You see like 3 of them throughout like the night. One was like the pre-party kind of stuff of like the pictures, the shit that they had, the people that like came around early, and like you see a lot of pictures of like Leo like posing with like a little sign and someone else like on the other like under the other arm. But you see like videos of Neo, videos of 3 Wigs, videos of him just having a fucking great time at his party.
Motherfucker. All right, cool.
The comment at the last of the third one is like, also something caused us to kind of have to quarantine, so big bummer for those that kind of had to deal with that.
Did he get sick?
But the next Rager is going to be even sicker than this one.
Wait, did Leo get sick from the spores?
You
Did
cannot.
Leo get sick? She says gleefully.
You
could always text him. He is your brother.
I could,
you cannot tell from the post, but you could text him.
I text him and I say, "Are you alive?"
You get a text back probably like on your way to class, and it's a picture of like your brother flipping you off and his arm is around Tyrone. He's like, alive as ever, baby sis.
That's unfortunate.
A selfie.
Tyrone is just like looking at Leo and like, dude, what the fuck?
I say, I reply, "That's unfortunate," and then I send.
Just tragic.
Oof. Leo just sends a little like finger emoji. Have a good first day, sis.
I don't respond after this because he's just gonna try to rile me up, and then I'm gonna go to class.
You get another text from Leo as well. Heard that you got in trouble with Charlie. Don't fuck up. Mom's gonna get even madder.
Actually, Charlie hasn't even said a word to me. He looked terrified when I walked in to campus, so.
Leo doesn't seem to respond after that.
That's what I thought. Yeah, what's your first class today?
So the classes are a little bit of a mix.
Do we have the same schedule?
Ooh.
You guys are all with the first years through pretty much everything.
Oh, we're cohorted. Nice.
Cool.
Sure. You are in the cohort right now. If you take different classes, next year there's always that.
There's a course catalog that we can look through. Not today, but when it's time to pick next year's classes.
Most of them are in like the modified Winx rules, so it's the classes that you will focus on in your shotgun scenes.
Oh,
If you want an even more specific class, I do have a couple ideas, but we'll get into that.
It'll be a
later thing. It'll be a good time.
Later stuff.
But the couple classes that you go to today are magical animals and why they're important in the ecosystem, which is led by Professor Selena, who you do remember is the big green haired, like navy blue, almost black clothing wearing Fairy. She is the friend of Aunt Bloom from childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And she does lead your first class. Later in the day, you have Professor Murta, who goes over like Winxology, just like the study of like what it means to have like a Winx and be a fairy and transforming, and that's just like a basic class for you guys. And then you have Professor Palladium, who most of his stuff, which you would be able to take, would be a lot of stuff that you could learn about metamorphosis. You could learn how to fix objects. He's the one that has most of the classes with like spells.
Learn how to dye our hair magically.
Yeah.
Yep, like change your appearance just like you did. Turn your head into a pumpkin and how to change it back. You know, all those very useful things that you could learn. But those are like the 3 main ones, but they do take up a pretty good portion of your day because it goes over lecture and some practical.
Okay.
But if you want to learn any of the specific spells and or techniques they do teach, you would have to do that during your shotgun scenes.
Okay. Fair.
Gotcha.
Fair.
So, there is all of that because I'm sure that academia might not be your first choice
Nope.
when doing the shotgun scenes, so I didn't want to leave that on that table till then.
Okay.
But kind of when you do go to your first class, you do see from like through the gates, you see like the forest, and you see that it is like warded off, like at like little intervals. And there
Good
is
job, Brizzy.
Yep. And there is a sign: "Do not enter forest. Do not enter. Just do not enter along the line." And you do see a couple people like dressed in white and another person that is very much like dressed in pink, her fair wings fluttering behind her as you see your Aunt Flora kind of going around the perimeter.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she's on the lookout for the spore situation and stuff. I personally want
As
to I want to try to find Dawn, but like after our last encounter with her,
I don't think she'll want to see us.
no, definitely not. We're too
Little hard.
squishy.
But you know, Aunt Flora was the fairy of nature, so she was called in more as a specialist. So you don't know what level of her involvement is, but you know that she's here.
Does Iris feel about that?
You see going into your first class with Professor Selena, you see Iris kind of sitting in like the back corner. She doesn't seem like too happy, and she's talking with a Sheenie. As you might remember, they did arrive at Alfea together.
Yeah, fuck, they're friends. Damn it.
Now,
Romy
Sheenie
has
is
dug
a
herself
first year.
grave. Ooh.
All your classes are with her.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Gayle will actually go and ask Iris what she thinks about what her mother's doing.
Romy's gonna hide in
like,
the
how
back of the class forever.
How involved she is, you know, because Gayle's not insulting her friend constantly.
I mean, you know,
Okay.
if a Sheenie wouldn't be such a bitch at the races, then we wouldn't be in
She
this
seemed
mess.
fine. What do you mean? She seemed nice.
No,
You know
she's
what?
pretty. She's too pretty to be nice.
Oh my god, someone's insecure.
Yeah, that's Robbie's whole deal.
Oh
Just a
god.
little bit insecure.
Gayle, talking to Iris.
Yeah, Gayle
you
will
have to roll
walk
at disadvantage.
Oh
for
no!
whatever information you do want to try to glean from this.
Gayle will walk over and you know, say, "Hey, Iris. I know that things were a little wild the other day, but I can see. Do you know anything about what's going on? Like, I see your mom's out there helping. You know, it's I mean, in my report I recommended that headmistress shut down the forest. But do you know anything about what's going on? I mean,
Roll to convince someone at disadvantage.
alrighty.
Rip. Come on, 6 is all around. 6 is all around, baby.
No.
No.
What was that number?
I have disadvantage. I got a 5.
Fuck.
Iris just fucking
As
punches Gayle.
Gayle sort of just like sidles up and is like, "Hey,
Hey.
what's going on with your mom being down there?"
Iris,
Like, I know some stuff happened, but like, do you know? Maybe.
Iris looks over at Ashini and back to you. Fuck off. If you want to know what my mom's up to, just go ask her. But
Gayle
you and
rolls
your
her.
fucking friends can just stay away. I'll
Romy,
deal with
that's
Dawn.
me.
I don't need your help. Iris kind of just
Can I help
glares
you?
at you and then
Yeah.
at Romy.
Wait, Iris, what are you talking about?
If
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
You're
already know,
helping us. We were helping
Gayle.
you.
Gayle,
What are you doing?
Gayle. If
Yeah.
you don't know, go ask your fucking friend. Why?
I'm not in this.
And
Which
another thing,
friend?
I'm not in this.
how many friends do you
Dawn's
have?
Dawn's not
running
available
camp?
right now.
Rami
You're
comes
not her friend.
by and drops like a tiny little wrench in front of them and goes,
Oops.
Oh my god.
Let me just grab this really quick.
Gayle fucking glares at Romi.
she picks it up and goes,
It's a pretty nice one, isn't it?
What would you think an intimidation roll would be, Rami?
ooh.
That's either persona or emotion. I think it's persona. The way that
I
you're
think
carrying
persona
yourself.
would be good for just the room you have.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, this is so bad.
Ah, shit!
I'm living for this.
I have a +2 to persona. But it's a 5.
We're dead. We're dead.
We're dead.
Have you leveled up yet? Have you leveled up?
Gayle like pushes you aside.
Rami, as you get like, give me this, please let me have this.
Oh my god, here we go.
But Rami, as you like swagger up to the table, drop that wrench down, drop your line, the wrench clatters and falls right on your foot.
Fucking damn shit.
She like picks it up and she goes,
I didn't wear my steel-toe boots today.
No? You didn't wear them as you traipsed around the floor?
I don't traipse.
Spreading.
and she lifts her foot and she's got some cool little Vans on and she goes,
Sometimes I wear comfy shoes. Is that a crime?
My freaking Gayle walks away.
Lily.
Ashini kind of just turns over to Iris, and collectively, the two of them turn away from you, but not before Iris sprinkling her fingers, and she turns your nose into a carrot.
That's not even fair. It matches my hair.
Yeah, and every time you lie, it grows a little bit bigger. She sprinkles her fingers again, and it grows another like half inch on you.
You know what?
Oh no.
This is immature of you. You know a better way that we could fix this? Is on the fucking track.
Ashini leans forward. You're telling me that you want to issue a challenge?
You bet your ass.
You. Fine. I'd love to race Senna. Or are you the biker?
Which would you prefer? Xena will go easy on you. She'll still wipe the fucking floor with you, but she'll go easy. I won't.
Ashini yawns, just settles back in her seat.
You know, just because you're conventionally attractive doesn't mean you're going to get everything in the world, okay?
Iris kind of brushes her hair back, stands up, and she's taller than you.
Yeah.
By every single means of it, she is absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
oh, absolutely she is.
Thank you so much. And she like tips like a finger under your chin. But I'm not interested. And she
Bye,
goes
by the
and
way.
sits back down.
Oh
And the finger under the chin almost seemed to like electrify you, just like a little static shock, and every single hair on your head is on end.
You know what?
You
That's
look
fine.
like a clown.
Oh,
You look a
absolutely.
little like a clown.
I mean, absolutely, that's fine. You know what? You wouldn't want to be with someone as experienced as me anyways.
Rami, Gayle like
Someone.
hand on shoulder. Come on.
Lily.
Yeah.
Lily had her headphones on, but she wasn't playing any music. She just had the headphones on so no one would talk to her, but she heard the entire fucking thing. And she was just dying like every little bit that Rami spoke, and it was just so bad.
Listen,
Gayle is just shaking her head as she's trying to like lead Rami away.
she's so fucking cringe. I love her so
Did
much.
Gayle try and like remove the carrot nose curse?
You can
What would
attempt,
that
but
be?
It's mystical.
so that's gonna be mystical.
Gotcha.
You don't really have much experience with this.
Yeah, it's a straight roll.
I
It's
can
a straight roll.
I can
That's fine.
try.
Oh,
Go
shit.
for it.
I'm better with
Gail's trying
illusion.
it
It's
out. 7.
I'm going to also try. This is a +1 for me. Also a 7.
Say your collective efforts puts it back into the normal shape of a nose, but it still looks very much orange and potentially a tiny little root, like from the tip. It's a little
it's
root.
okay. And
I can get a
Rami is
professor
going
to
through.
fix it.
She puts on like a little, just like a medical mask, and is just like,
It's fine. It kind of goes with my outfit here, so it's kind of a cool mask to wear.
What have you done?
They're the ones who did it, and it's
No, what did you do to Iris?
Why
Or
did-
whoever that girl was.
We walked in and everyone was pissed off. What happened?
it's not everyone. It's just the two of them, and you know
Cool.
they.
What happened to
They're
piss off
doing
people who
shady
turned
shit.
your nose into a carrot?
Yeah, they're doing some shady shit, and
Like what?
it's not. They're doing things that aren't fair. Okay, they
They're-
think
they're
they
doing,
have.
They're doing shady stuff, but
Yeah, doing shady stuff. They think that they're in charge of everything when they're not. They're not playing the game fair.
in charge of
They
what?
What game? Do you have proof that they're cheating on whatever it is that they're cheating on?
You wouldn't understand.
We haven't had any tests yet for them to cheat on.
Yeah.
It's not. Not everything is about school, Gayle. This is about something
Bigger
Something
than that?
utterly mine.
Whatever. I'm gonna get ready for class, okay? Your nose is still orange, but it's not
You wouldn't
carrot at
get
least.
it anyways.
Side note, Claire, is Neo a first year or is she a second year?
She is first year.
Oh. When I see her in class, I'm
what are you gonna do?
I swear to fucking God.
Every single one of you just wants to start shit, and I love it. I love it truly. Yes, I do. But fuck.
I'm just testing the waters as a alleged neutral party in this. I'm gonna like sit down next to her as if like the seat was empty, and I just decided just to take the seat because I didn't want to roam the class a little bit too much.
Cool.
I sit down and I like take off my headphones and I look at her and I'm like, "Were you at my brother's party?"
Neo, seeing movement next to her, like takes out her pod and looks over at you. Your brother?
Oh, Leo, one of the guys that threw the red
Oh.
fountain party.
Yeah, right. Sorry, what was your question?
Were you at his party? I saw his post from yesterday, and so I think I saw you in one of the pictures.
Hey, did you go?
I just kind of stuck around in the background. Not a really big fan of my brother's stuff, but I kind of got roped into it.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, I was there.
I'm so nervous.
She like twirls the AirPod around her fingers. I was the DJ that was hired for the event.
How'd it go?
It was fine. Anything else you wanted to ask?
No, not really.
What's your name?
Lily.
Neo. Fine to meet you.
Yeah. Your set was pretty good at the orientation speech thing yesterday.
Neo kind of shifts at that and faces you more. Do you like music?
Yeah? Do people like music?
Not everyone.
What I don't know what kind of question that is, but yeah, I like music.
Are you sure you liked my set? And I need you to make a mental check for me.
Mental check. That is a straight roll, but since I am away from the group, this is a +1.
Oh, come on. We're right over there.
Come on. No, I'm not in whatever that was. I have my own shit show to
You
attend
have the
to.
+1. You have the
Yeah, yeah.
+1. You're good. You're
I have
good.
my own fucking shit show to attend to, and that is a fucking 13, bitch.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh,
Cringe
nat
fail with me if you're
sixes.
getting 13s. Come on.
13.
You feel like this almost like breeze against you, as if like Neo was trying to actually ascertain whether or not you were telling the truth.
I did. Well, I was when I was G9 talking. When I was editing the episode, I did say like her stuff is good, because I rolled like I think I rolled like a 10 or something on
Mhm.
like my rating of is her music good, and I rolled a 10. So her music is good. This is the truth.
10 out of 10, yeah, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah! All right.
Unequivocally, that's the truth.
It is the
Pretty damn
truth.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Neo kind of just stares at you for a second. Thanks. I'll be playing at Guys' place in the next couple weeks if you want to check it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to I ask her like what her handle is on Winkstagram so I could follow.
Neo.
Just Neo, no caps.
Neo, no caps.
Yeah, because there's just a line of just a million Neos. I'm like, wait, which one?
Is one of them a Stan account?
It is. One of the couple down is like official fan account for Neo.
Mm-hmm.
Like Neo's official fan account. And that's like the second one down. Neo is like the first option. You can tell that it's like her for like her stage presence with her white blonde hair and thick black eye makeup. She does still seem to be wearing the black eye makeup, but her outfit is a lot more toned down.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still very like sleek, like futuristic type of cut.
Okay. I follow her on
Thanks.
Lily's personal account.
Such a fake bitch. Jesus Christ.
Neo sees the follow light up on her phone, and please roll a d6 for me.
A D6?
Like a
Actually, no. Roll a luck check for me.
Is that 2d6 or
2d6. Random luck check.
have fun.
an 8?
So, remember when she had less followers than you?
Mhm.
She is like maybe like 25k behind you, which is significantly farther than she was yesterday.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lily likes competition, so this is fine.
Neo kind of just slides her eyes back over to you. Thanks. And she hits a follow back. On Lily's account.
Thanks. Lily's like has like 18 or 19 followers. She's like
Couple dozen, you
She's
know? Yeah,
like-
come on.
you helped me get to 20. Thanks.
No problem. And with Neo's final reply, Professor Selena coasts into the room, and she has like these almost like see-through animals that like appear from her hands as she waves them. Magical creatures. And she starts her lecture on the importance of magical creatures and the ecosystem.
Aww.
It does give
Immediately
a
boring.
interesting eye to Rami's hair, but her hair is almost as big but has like a mullet, so you know, maybe she's like, is Rami going for something? Not sure.
Rami's just cosplaying Cassandra Pollock from the hit RPG Kids on Bikes presented by
Yes.
Tabletop Games and Magical Miss.
Nice.
What
Gotta
a good
put that
cosplay, honestly,
gotta
yeah.
put that plug in there. It's just a very
Plug
that
splotchy
thing, yeah.
hair dye.
Yeah.
Good times. Then after that, you go through Professor Murta's lecture, and then through Professor Palladium's. Is there
Does
anything else that you guys want
Hug
to
us
do?
when we're there
Oh.
because we were
Come
back.
again?
Does Murda like mean mug us when we were there because we're bad kids?
I don't think
Or
Murda
does she-
is able to be mean. She was so
Yeah,
nice.
Is Murda, now that she's an adult, is she able to mean mug?
It looks like she's constipated when she tries.
Aww.
And when the class kind
Aw.
of like snickers, she's kind of like,
I'm obsessed with her.
Aww.
but I'm not here to be exactly that like professor type. Like I am the head of disciplinary, but I'm here to teach you good solid practices to make sure that you are the best guardian fairies that you can be, like all of my friends in the Winx. And I know we have a lot of girls here today, even though a couple of them are out. Gabriella has not been in the classes, neither has Dawn.
Oh. Where's Gabrielle?
Just
What did she do?
What did she do?
Ask, is Hawthorne in class?
Yes.
Is he a second year or is he a first year?
No, Hawthorne's the first year.
Ah.
Then
The
I,
only male fairy to be anything other than a first year, I believe, is Christian.
Then after Professor Palladium's class,
Palladium.
Gayle will sort of like sidle towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I saw what you were looking at. I think that you should have this, as she hands him a letter which contains the full report on, half of the report, specifically the half regarding the
other half is
incident
redacted.
on the other half was about something he doesn't care about, but it's the half regarding the son of Promethea.
Oh, wow. You put together a pretty thorough report.
I went to check it out.
You went to Promethea? How?
Well,
Well, I started a rumor saying that Gayle and Romi went to.
We went.
Yeah.
Lily's
Or maybe I should ask.
We got some help, okay? But
But why? By my math, you should have known that the impact was imminent, if not already happened. What were you going to do?
Well, you'd left.
The math
I
was
went to get in
wrong.
contact with my family.
I wanted to see if they needed help. Okay.
I'm sorry, it's not meant to be anything negative.
No.
I really appreciate the report.
Just read it through at your own time, okay? It's got a few interesting factoids, courtesy of Romi as well.
Gayle, you should totally ask about how his family is doing to get back.
Gayle.
G9
You know what?
is screaming from the heavens. Ask about the parents.
G9 screaming from the heavens. Gayle suddenly has a realization as she says, you said you asked about your family. Are they okay?
Yes, mom and dad were fine. The planet's in recuperations at the moment. I don't know how our exports of all our minerals and stone are gonna recuperate even with the artificial sun that Techna created, but along with Stella, of course. But
hey,
I'm sure we'll be fine. My sister's well as well.
there's a bunch of smart people there. Hey Hawthorne, could we exchange numbers just in case I want to ask you a question about this?
I fucking called it.
Hathor like blinks his and Riri just seems to appear on his shoulder, be like, I think she's hitting on you, Hathor. Hathor just seems to just like flush. Riri, she's pretty. She did try to almost murder me though, so you should take that into account.
And I'd like to say sorry to you as well, Riri.
No.
I wasn't in a great mood.
Riri flutters from Hathor's shoulder like onto Gale's head and like looks down to like look you in the eye. It's very disturbing.
Gayle is disturbed.
Confirmed. Gayle
mean
is
it?
disturbed.
In many ways, she's disturbed. What would you like?
Ruby wants to make sure. Do you mean it?
I don't want you gone, Riri.
Don't not mean it.
Fine. Ruby accepts your apology. Also, Hathor is really, 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 really nice. Don't break his heart or I peck out your eyes.
I would die for Riri.
There's nothing about heartbreaking going on, Riri. I just want to make
Ruby
sure
isn't for sure.
I just want to look into the situation with this planet, and Hathor, I mean, he will be the one who knows things, being the prince, you know?
Sister knows a lot of things. Sister knows much more.
Well, I haven't met his sisters, so I wouldn't know.
Riri flutters from your head back to Hathor, and Hathor just hands you back your phone. Number's in there if you have any other questions.
Text him back her name, just, bada boom.
Solid.
Did she see a ding on his phone?
Hmm?
She texts him back her name just to make sure. Did she see a ding on his phone?
Yes.
Good.
Make sure.
Just making sure.
And you can gain a cooperative relationship with Hathor.
Yay!
Fucking perfect.
I think this is the first ever cooperative relationship any one of us has gotten.
It's not my fault you guys are fucking antagonistic. I'm just saying. Just saying.
We are very... Because, I only got 3 relationships. Leo, which is broken. Tyroon, which is competitive. And the Quartz, which are competitive. So...
Yeah, the official relationships are a good fucking time.
Just for
also...
Just for posterity,
yes.
Can Gayle and Romi have a competitive relationship?
Yeah?
Cute.
That's
All right, let me just add another competitive relationship to that list.
The thing with competitive, though, is that you're, against each other to make each other better. It's not like you're enemies. That's more of a broken. That's more broken.
Well, yeah, we're not enemies.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And, Gayle, this is the part of the secret component. But please add a heart next to Hathor's name.
Oh, there's romance!
It has a little heart next to it.
This could be good.
So you have to be concerned about it's family and shit, which I mean is a normal thing to.
I mean, look,
Hi, Apollo.
Gayle's, just curious about how.
Gayle also made a fucking good report and thought about giving it to Hathor. So credit's given where credit is due. A little hard.
I mean, it only made sense after being a bitch to him to say sorry for it.
Hey, I get it.
Because that's what you do when you're mean to people. You think about your actions and apologize and be a better person.
Is this targeted towards Romi at all?
Yeah. Or any of us, honestly?
Or actually, right? Actually, she doesn't know that Lily's being a bitch, but yeah, right, Lily?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's Gayle.
Total side note, after class has ended and stuff, I'm gonna fucking go to Magic's. I'm gonna take a stupid bus to get there. I'm gonna go to Don's Bakery and get 2 dozen cookies and go over to Red Fountain and give them to Tyroon as a formal apology for kind of putting him in the hot seat. And also because I wanted to take another look at the other Red Fountain people.
Wow.
But mostly to give
an
the
apology
to
make some eyes at people, huh?
Just be like, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I got my hot sweatpants going on. I got a cute little crop top. I'm really.
I got my hot sweatpants going on.
My ass looks great in that. What do you mean?
Sure does.
Beautiful. Bootyful. Beautiful.
I kind of call I text Tyroon while I'm walking through the Red Fountain halls. I'm like, hey, I'm going to your room. I have a present for you, and it's not a super secret thing if that's what you're wondering. Just be there so you can get the thing. Send.
You don't see a response right away. You see like the dots come on
Mm-hmm.
and then they go away.
Yep.
Is there anyone else or any room that you're trying to hit up on the way to Tyrone's?
Well, hang on. There's I think the only other room I know are like the girls and stuff. So
The moment, yes, that is true.
this is true. I mean, Lily doesn't really have any business to go see them, but G9 wants to see them. I'm just gonna like dip over to who was it? Was it Keegan the one or Parker the one that is from Promethea?
Parker is the one from Promethea.
Okay, I'll just
Promethea Parker, PP.
okay.
Romi Parker.
Okay. I'll check on her and see how she's doing with all that jazz and on the way over to Tyrone's room.
Perfectly fine. Like answering the door is Keegan. Nina is in the room behind with two other girls that seem to be on the couch, which you have not met before.
Okay.
But Keegan answers and is like, "You, Lily?
Lily, yes. Hi.
Nice.
Keegan.
What you doing
right?
here? Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Um,
What you doing? How can we help? Do you need something?
just
What are
actually
those?
these are Dawn's cookies. I actually like grabbed like 2 dozen and then like a handful for me because they're good. Do you want to try one? And I'm trying to, my arms are full. And I'm like trying to like get she's like, wait a minute, this is awkward. Hang on a second. And she's like, trying to like finagle a cookie into her hand.
No, yeah. Keegan happily accepts as like, can I get one for Parker too? She's just asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Keegan takes another one. It's like, come on in. And closes the door behind you and gestures in. And Nina's like, hey, Lily. What's up,
Hey.
girl?
Hey, Nina.
Oh,
Stop.
I don't think you've met everyone though. Lily, these are the other team members. This is Anna, and a mid-length bobbed blonde waves back at you. She's a second year. She's training to be the next leader after I pretty much kind of go on my special mission next year. So
Ooh, special
she'll
mission.
well, we don't really have an official like fourth year, but it's like you have a special assignment or additional work that you want to try and do to specialize further than we already are, you know. Then we go off and do that. It's similar to how you guys, believe Enchantix extra year type stuff.
Gotcha. Cool.
But Anna waves over from her spot on the couch, and next to her, these like long pink pigtails. Nina's like, this is Yuya. Yuya is our fresh first year, along with Parker. She's a pretty good sharpshooter. And Yuya, you look at her and please and without having to check or think about it, this is Musa's other daughter. This is Gayle's half-sister, Yuya.
I know Yuya. Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I point at her. I'm like, girl, I didn't know you were going to Red Fountain this year.
Oh my god, I didn't know that you were going to Alfea.
Hi.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Lily is mentally freaking out. She's like, oh no, I cannot.
Oh my God.
Gayle cannot know this.
I
Or
mean-
should she know about this?
I mean, and Nina kind of interrupts, like, it's honestly really funny because Yuya is here like 2 years ahead of her time.
Yeah, that's why I'm very confused.
No,
How'd you get in?
She's a prodigy.
Yuya kind of like pats down her bangs as she has, and she's like, it's nothing big, I just took up an interest in sharpshooting and just that stuff in general, and my mom said that I could go to Alfea or I could come here, and kind of last minute, I know, but I chose to come to Red Fountain. I heard so much good stuff about all the other girls that were here, and I came to meet everyone, and I just couldn't say no. So, thought I would meet a lot of cool people here.
Lily is trying to process, and while she's processing, she's like, do you want a cookie?
No, thank you. I'm okay.
Okay. Wow, I did not expect you to be. Congratulations that you're
Thanks.
here.
No, it's kind of weird to be congratulated. It's okay, but thank you. Really good to see you though, Lily. How is everything on Andros, your brother? I heard he had a party yesterday. I was a little late in coming.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
it was
Mom just had stuff that kind of came up, so
I didn't stick around for too long, you know, my brother, not really. Not on really good terms with him right now. I never really was good terms on with him, but recently even more so.
oh yeah, it's hard to be on bad terms with a sibling, I think.
Yeah, anyways, I like turn to Nina and I ask, is Parker, you said Parker was sleeping?
Yeah, and at that moment Keegan kind of comes back out. She still has both the cookies. Parker just seems to not be interested in cookies right now. So, maybe she just needs to sleep a little bit more.
I'm in oh no.
No.
Family's not doing good probably. Lily doesn't really have a bond with Parker to just barge into her room and say, "Hey, cheer up." So Lily is just going to like magic like a little thing on Parker's cookie just to like keep it preserved. It's like a magical Ziploc bag, but it's magical.
Yeah.
It sparkles and it has Parker's name on it. And then like there's like a little stupid little like sparkly note that says cookies won't solve all your problems, but I hope this one makes you feel better. And she like sends it off to her room waiting for it to be consumed if she wants to consume it. And she's like,
Nice.
yeah. But honestly, I'm mostly here just to I owe Tyrone and he asked for cookies the first time. So now I'm doubling up. So.
Nina's like, oh, nice. Yeah, he's been kind of out of it first day of class. He really went hard against Colin, like,
oh,
and
did he
pretty
hurt
much
Colin?
every other person. Well,
No.
Did he beat him up?
no, it was sparring practice, so nothing too bad other than bruises, but we get them all the time. But like every single person went on the mat, and like they all went down. Like, I have never seen Tyrone go that hard at sparring. I mean, hey.
Did he knock Leo on his ass though? I would have loved to see that.
I don't know. Probably. I would love to have that on video. That guy's an ass. No, nothing against you.
No.
Of course.
Totally get it. Totally get it. Also, another thing, because so were you there when all the craziness happened?
Oh, the whole quarantine. I did pop out for a bit and the party was kind of shut down. They did some sort of tests on everyone as they left.
There was a stupid little spore blob thing floating around and making people sick, and me and my friends tried to go for it and we fucking sucked ass. We're not great. I'm getting to the point. Can you like give me like what's your workout routine, because I need to get fucking good, because that was embarrassing. What?
I need to work out.
I need to fucking work out, but I don't know where to start. All I do is swimming, but I don't think that's gonna cut it for me.
I mean,
chef's kiss.
Nina's like, honestly, that's a great way to start. I know Keegan's working a lot with Parker. I know they took the day off, obviously, but I mean, always consistent. Just staying consistent is the best thing. Finding something, sticking to it. Always push yourself. Always good things. And if you can't push yourself, then finding someone to keep you accountable and have them push you. Aww. Because that's what they do. And she gestures to like the rest of the girls in the room who are all like nodding. And Yuya's like, yeah, honestly, there's nothing else that you can really do. I mean, obviously, just go to the weight room, be consistent, but having a good plan is always good. And I have never seen anyone as good as Keegan. I don't think I could stand right now, even if I wanted to.
Lily laughs at that.
Yuya laughs along pretty good naturedly with it too.
Lily, so wait, hang on. Sidebar. Is Keegan the one like doing like all like the
Keegan was training Parker when you came up and like saw that like Keegan was very good at avoiding. Parker couldn't really land a hit. Nina, being a third year, also is rather good at coaching and leading. So,
Okay.
does that
Okay.
answer your sidebar?
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, who do I want to be my coach? Because Lily is very bad at hitting things.
You do well. You do
She's-
remember that Keegan was a little bit of a hard ass with Parker, like really trying to push her and trying to get her to work. You don't know how Nina would be, but that's the only insight you have on how they might work with another person. Granted, you don't have the experience Parker has. Parker already has some like built muscle and practice, so you know maybe they would treat you a little bit differently from that. But that's all you got.
Maybe. I mean, like, Lily's probably good with like endurance and stamina because she swims like in the ocean and shit. So she has that, but her muscles don't exist.
She uses magic to swim, you know?
No, she does not.
Come on. She's a water mage. She
It's
propels
another
herself
rumor.
using
It's
the
another
power of
rumor.
magic.
Lily doesn't know how to swim even though she's a water fairy.
I swim with my mermaid cousins all the time. What do you mean?
She uses water magic to swim because she's too lazy to do it by hand.
That is a dirty, dirty lie, Gayle. You are not here.
Getting spread next session, by the way.
Big
Or
whoop.
next to, rumor face, whatever.
Okay. I like ask like either one of them. I'm like, hey, I know I just totally like just jumped through this on you guys, or like if you're unavailable, that's totally fine. If you know someone, point me to it. I just need someone to just keep me up on my game because Romi and Gayle have different priorities.
Yeah.
Nina kind of looks around at the girls. I mean, honestly, any of us would be totally down. I know Keegan's focusing a lot on Parker, so I don't know if she would have the time, but I would be totally fine for it. Anna too. Yuya is also kind of getting trained, so probably Anna or I. And Anna's like, yeah, no, we work out pretty early in the morning. If you want to come around, you can always join us. Sometimes we do an afternoon practice too, but we also practice, for classes. So that sometimes changes. But we can always text you. But remember, consistency is the best. So if you want to come in the morning, that's always when we practice.
More of a night person. So that
And Anna's like, don't worry about it. If you need to think about it, or if you have to do something on your own, we can always text, be a support group, like whatever works for you.
Sure. Honestly, I think at this point, Lily kind of gets absorbed into like one of their group workout chats or something. I think it's just like implied, like, hey, like let us know if like you have time to like come with us to do a couple sets or something. I think.
Yeah.
So she has like what 5 girls a number in her phone or something.
Yeah, 5 new people.
5 new people.
All the 4 that are present do text, so you know whose number is who, and you just know the last one that didn't text back is Parker.
That's fair. Okay. Sorry to like totally just barge in here out of nowhere, but enjoy your cookies. I am going to go see Tyrone. Is he in his room? I texted him and he hasn't responded.
You roll me a luck check.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
6.
He is not in his room when you knock. Ravi answers the door. He is shirtless.
Motherfucker!
And answers like, "Hey, hi."
Who? I'm sorry. Were you expecting someone?
Yeah, a guy, not you. A man.
What? Like?
Ravi kind of covers himself just a little bit. 1 second, and closes the door. Goes into, and you see him appear a little bit later with like a clean, like just like white t-shirt on.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
No,
You're Leo's sister, Lily. Yeah,
unfortunately,
I remember you.
yes.
It's
Yeah.
been a bit. What are you doing?
Oh, it was like before the semester started, but I owed Tyrone cookies, and
Oh shit, are those from Dawn's?
yep.
Fuck yeah. He kind of like takes the cookies. It's like I can leave them in there for him, but he'll be thrilled when he gets back.
Oh, you know where he's at right now? I tried to text him. I don't know if he was like busy sparring or something or working out.
Uh no, he's on Andros right now. Not entirely sure what, but he said he would probably be back by like start of tomorrow.
Andros.
You doing on it?
Yeah, you know, your home planet.
I know. Thanks.
He winks
This
at
fucking
you.
guy. Oh my! I
Oh
love
my
this guy.
god.
He winks at you. Sorry, just yanking your chain. But I'll let him know that you stopped by. He might not have resumption if he's space traveling, but you're welcome to stay if you want.
If Leo is gonna be bopping in here anytime soon, that's fine. Like,
I mean, he's asleep. Does that matter?
that's very dangerous. I'll just hang on. Claire, how is this room set up? It's Tyrone and Leo bunking together? So, and then there's like a common room like in the middle. Is that what the situation is?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I put them as extra roommates. So
Oh, okay.
Leo and Tyrone are in one room, and then the others are in the other two rooms, and you have a common area.
Okay, cool. I mean, I guess Lily will just hang out for a little bit just to see, just to like, she's like, I got here, I fucking walked around, I'm going to sit for a little bit because there are
That is very fair.
there's no such thing as elevators in Red Fountain for some reason. Everyone has to take the stairs.
Yeah, you know, they have to get good calves, you know.
They gotta
You
get
It's
It's the ultimate
Can't take
stairmaster. It's Red Fountain.
Can't take shortcuts. Can't take shortcuts. Not when you're at Red Fountain. It's a rite of passage, you know. But real quick, I just want to see what Romi and Gayle are doing or interested in doing, have been up to.
Oh, you know how Gayle had that stack of books in the library before she had to book it?
Yes.
Gayle's gonna head back to the library to hopefully get back cracking at those.
Okay.
You know, of
Sounds
course,
good.
that's if Mathilda's all right with it. You know.
No,
Mathilda is absolutely more than all right with that.
Hey, listen, so sorry, Mathilda. Had to run out. Thanks for
No, that is totally fine. I actually saved the entire stack of books that you had at your table. Here you go.
Really?
And it is like literally the half the size of her with like tied up almost in like a little magical ribbon that like dissipates as you pick them up. Well, you ran out so quickly. I didn't want your books to get sorted back into the shelves just in case you came back, which, you know, you came on the first day, so I thought maybe you would.
I really thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
And Gayle will get back to looking through the books.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, could I ask for a if you have any books on spore trolls?
War trolls. Now, what are you doing looking up something like that? As she says, as she's scurrying over to that big encyclopedia search engine.
doing an art project.
I'm looking into help a friend.
Oh, by all means, that is totally fine. Let me see what we have on spore trolls. Let me see. And roll a luck check.
Gotcha.
D6.
1d6?
2d6.
2d6, gotcha. 8. Does it count for advantage because of the report or no?
We did do it.
So I gave you advantage in regards to the report that you and Romi wrote that you could, for researching anything regarding your reports, you can use it now if you so choose, but you only get it once.
I'll take the partial success, I guess.
Okay. So Mathilda's like, well, on the downside, some of the books seem to either have been checked out or are restricted at the moment. Nope, can't override. But there are a couple books that might be able to help you.
Wait, restriction.
Oh, sometimes that can be from the headmistress, from Professor Murta.
Gayle rolls her
or
eyes.
It just might be from restricted sections altogether.
No, you're right. You're right. I should have known they'd be restricted.
Oh, why would you think that they would be restricted? They're not that terrible of a creature.
Oh, no. Jeez. Gayle, like, puts her head in her hands. Well, there's been trouble. There's a spore troll out in the forest.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Well,
No wonder they put up a
okay,
barricade.
I am
I
70.
have to go tell my family. Hold on.
Don't worry.
Mathilda is gone.
Mathilda. I'm only 78% sure.
Gone.
Gotcha.
78 is still
Well-
passing.
Yeah, that's still like a C.
Yeah, it's
That's
still like
top
okay.
C.
Gayle's not gonna
Plus
lie to her.
degrees.
Like
but
she's like okay. Gayle trusts Merlin, right? Like she thinks he's a smart guy, but like she doesn't place full like he said it. It's 100% right. You know.
you gotta be sure. But Mathilda did go through with that search engine, so a book does come out to greet you. And as you catch it, it seems to be a book on fairy tales. And putting a pause on that, we're gonna go over to Romi.
Yeah, Romi is working on Zena's bike. Like Romi has changed into like a tank top and like big cargo pants and like has like a cool cloth mask on over her carrot nose and like is working on this bike because now that's what she needs to focus on. Like she's got some tunes going, like I don't know if there's like a metal shop at Alfea, but she's like in kind of like a maker space.
Yeah, we can say there's a maker space.
Or Tinker Fairies.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like there can be fairies like that, so a good little maker space, some tools. It's not as like robust as the underground rink is, but there's something there. And
So like she doesn't have Zena's bike like on her, she's working on like an engine.
make a be vigilant check for me.
You got it. Okay, 8.
Okay. So you hear like the door opening, and like a couple people have gone in and out of the room, like people that are like painting, like grabbing a couple tools, stuff like that for like early projects that you don't recognize the fairies in particular. But the door does seem to open again, and you see this pair of steel-toed leather boots appear kind of like in the edges of your vision.
Which Romi has hers on too. And she has a little speaker playing a 3-wake set. She looks up and is like, "Can I help you?"
Kind of leaning against the table, like hip into it, with his bright red hair, is Ventus. Kind of staring down at you. And real quick, Lily, your phone rings.
Oh.
And you recognize the caller ID as Nina's number that you just saved. Hey, Lily, are you okay? Like, do you have like a sniffly nose or anything? And that's where we're gonna end it.
Shit!